Good morning. How are you, Built on a Rock? How are you doing this morning? We have a kind of a double header today. I am Misty. For those who may be joining us or coming in on the replay, welcome to Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. So we've got two recipes I'm doing today because neither recipe is going to take a long time. So I wanted to do two. So we'll give it just a minute and see if people join us. Be sure and share it out. Okay. I'm just saying everybody. Okay. We are going to be doing some pumpkin muffins because I have some beautiful pumpkin puree that's coming out in a video this week. But we're going to use some of the puree that I did. And then we're going to be doing the chicken tacos that were advertised. Let me grab my coffee. So how's your week been? It's a little nippy down here too. I had to make a mad dash to the store this morning. And it's 51 degrees, and that's kind of cold for us. My little pepper plant out there is kind of droopy this morning. It's like, what in the heck just happened? What's the temperature for you? Oh, in the high 40s? Yeah, my dad up in North Texas messaged me, and it's like in the 30s up there in North Texas. Winter, or at least a good fall weather, has sprung. Will you send out a Marco and let everybody know that I'm live? So anyway, let's get started because we are doing two recipes, and everybody can catch me on the replay or join us when they get here. We are doing pumpkin muffins first, and what we need is to start with our dry ingredients first. I've got 2 1/4 cups of wheat flour. And this is kind of I need to turn my Marco off. I just realized that. Where is my phone, husband of mine? Do you happen to know?
Honestly, no.
Is it over here somewhere? Let me turn my phone off. Just silence that real quick. All right. I start off with the 2 1/4 cups of wheat flour. All right. I'm going to add baking powder, baking soda, and salt, a teaspoon of each. And then I'm going to add cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger. The cinnamon and nutmeg is a teaspoon. The ginger is a 1/2 teaspoon. And then we're just going to whisk that around. Did y'all get me an egg out? Hey, there's Dee. And there's Pete. Hi, guys. We're making some pumpkin muffins real quick because neither recipe takes that long, so I thought I'd throw an extra recipe in here real quick. Then, because Miss Kendra is lactose intolerant, I am using almond milk in this recipe. You can use coconut milk, you can use regular milk, so just whatever you got, use it. We're adding an egg. I wish I had some of Dee's chicken eggs. Her fresh chicken eggs is what I meant. Y'all know what I meant. Then I'm using some vanilla, just a splash. A cup of pumpkin. Grab a spoon. This is fresh pumpkin that I roasted. That, like I said, this video is coming out this week. How I took some pumpkin pie pumpkins and roasted them. I was really excited about that. That was the first time I've done that. So put that in here. All right. And then got my vanilla. Oh, then I'm using a cup of avocado oil. Now, the original recipe called for vegetable oil, but
cup or half cup?
a cup. Okay, now you're going to make me look, but I know it said. You're right. I'm glad I looked. It's a half a cup. Thank you. That would have been a little oily. Half a cup of oil. Then I'm going to take my stick blender and we're going to blend this up. He keeps me honest. What can I say? Is that everything? Yeah. Okay. And we're just going to mix this up real quick. If you don't have one of these little stick blenders, I'm telling you, I love this thing. And use it a lot. Okay. I also use my fingers a lot. All right. I won't do what I normally do and just stick my finger in my mouth. I'll look professional. All right, we're going to give that a stir. Just make sure I've got everything off the bottom. And then we're going to put it in our little muffin tin over here. Now, I am using some paper cups because I plan to freeze some of these because my husband doesn't like pumpkin. So, and Kendra and I will not eat all these before they go bad. It's not going to happen. So, I'm going to get my little scoop here. And you would just want to fill this up about 1/4 of the way full. And that's about one of these little scoops. You know what I forgot to put in it? The maple syrup. You need a half a cup of maple syrup. 2 of these ain't going to be very sweet. I'm not dumping them back out though. You can use honey too. Now, see, if I was recording a video, I would edit that out. But I'm not. I'm on live feed. So half a cup of maple syrup. We're just going to mix that in real quick. 2 of them can be diet. But I'm glad I remembered before I did all of them, huh? Now I'll fill the rest of the cups up. Now I could dump it back in there and get 2 more cups, but I'm not going to. 2 of them will be diet, I guess. But maple syrup, if you're doing like it's not as bad for you as sugar, that kind of stuff. And this recipe said you could use maple syrup, and this is organic. This is organic maple syrup. So, but it said you could use honey or maple syrup. So, but I buy local honey, and I make my elderberry. I'm gonna put a little bit more in these. I'm just not willing to, and it's expensive. If you get good quality local honey, it's a little pricey, and I'm just not willing to use my honey for that. So, but I'll use the maple syrup. Here, I'll put some of the one with the. There we go. And these supposed to cook 12 to 15 minutes. We'll check them at the 12-minute mark because my oven cooks very hot. And I don't want to overcook them. Anybody else come in that I've missed?
Yeah.
Okay. And then here in
Well, there's people in here working.
okay. Well, I've got an unboxing to do too here in a little bit, so I'm really excited about. I won a prize from Booger 500 the other night, and I already got it. She was Johnny on the spot at sending it to me, so I'm going to unbox that in a little while.
Mary Catherine.
Hey, Mary Catherine. Welcome. All right, we're going to pop these in the oven. They'll be cooking while we're cooking up these chicken tacos.
Johnny's in here.
Huh?
Johnny.
Hey, Johnny. How you doing, sweet friend? Thanks for joining. All right, let me get, Keith, you want to help me get things moved around real quick? Oh, let's set the timer. We don't burn these muffins.
Garden for sheets in here.
Hey, Rachel. All right, get my chicken. All right, we're going to start out by dicing up an onion.
What do you need?
Need this plugged in and moved over. Move that out of the way. And just move all of the pumpkin stuff back here. Get it out of the way. One of these days, I have dreams of having this big studio kitchen.
Here, I should get that over.
Well, I got to dice the onion first. Just, there you go. But today is not that day. I'm so excited, guys. I have friends that are engineers. And at least, well, yeah, they're engineers. But out of the way, they are designing me a deal that I can build up here to build a overhead camera deal on. So, I mean, I have in my head what I want, but I don't have an engineering brain. I just don't, So it helps when you have friends that have their mind works that way. So they're designing it for me and going to build it for me. Get my olive oil, get some oil in my pan. Onion down. I had the coolest thing happen the other day. Keith and I both had doctor's appointments. Well, he had lab work and I had a doctor's appointment from my follow-up from when I was in the hospital. And got in the elevator with this couple. I would say they were, in their 60s. They weren't that much older than us, maybe 20 years or so. And I had my Mama Z's t-shirt on, and the gentleman read my Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. Is that like a restaurant? And I said, no, sir, that's my YouTube channel. And, oh, really? He's like, well, what kind of YouTube channel is it? His wife looks at him and said, it's a cooking channel. And she's over on her phone, and he's like, oh, really? I love cooking channels. And he said, I'll have to go look you up. And she said, I've already subscribed. I got so tickled. I thought that is so me and Keith. Right there, that defines us. That would be us. He's like, what kind of channel is it? And he's like, it's a cooking channel, honey. Those are kind of the conversations we have. Huh, baby? Okay. So I've got some onion in here. We're going to put a little bit of a brown on them before we add our chicken.
Crystal's in here but can't talk. I'll be listening.
Okay, Crystal, that's fine, sweetie. So we get a phone call, or my husband gets a phone call yesterday. That from his uncle saying, we're going to be in town tomorrow, and wants to get together with us. Yeah, this afternoon. And his uncle lives in Minnesota. You know when family's coming into town and you have that brief moment of sheer panic because you start looking around at your house going, oh crap, company's coming. Guys, I live in an apartment. I've got a studio light there, a camera there. My apartment looks like a YouTube studio. Let's be honest. It does. It's hard to explain to people when they come over, I'm a YouTuber. I mean, my family gets it. They understand now that I'm a YouTuber. But we don't put this stuff up. We really don't. And by the way, the chicken that I'm using, this is stuff that I get from our local grocery store. It's made for tacos. It's already diced up and it's already kind of seasoned, really. I really like this. If you're local in Texas and have an HEB, I highly recommend this. They make beef, pork, chicken. It's really good. But it's just one of that. And then the next thought was, wait, there's a wedding? Yeah. They forgot to call us. For my husband's nephew. Yeah. Oops. Let me wash my hands real quick. it wasn't intentional. It was one of those things that this person thought that person thought this person called us.
Yeah, and they put it together in 3 weeks.
And they put it, yeah, in all fairness to them, they put it together in 3 weeks because it got delayed because of the pandemic. And it's just kind of it's not a shotgun wedding, but it's just kind of a thrown together deal. You know, it's just kind of a thrown together venue type deal. And we're not like super close. I mean, it's not like we see each other all the time because we don't. But it was just one of those. They thought one person thought this person called this type thing. So anyway, so long story short, my husband's uncle from Minnesota and his wife is going to be here later today, and we're all getting together, probably do some kind of lunch. And
I don't know, they're kind of freaked out about me.
are they? We're getting together anyway, somehow. And doing something. I don't know what we're doing. We may all go to the park. Who knows? All right, I'm going to throw a little extra seasoning on this. I have got some cumin. I've got a little bit of oregano. Garlic. Actually, instead of this garlic, I've got a new favorite that I've been using. If I can find it. My daughter organized my spices yesterday, so kind of sort of. Do you know where the roasted garlic is, Keith?
It's on that second shelf. Or it was.
Oh, crap. I don't see it. Come see if you can find it real quick. All right, let him see if he can find that real quick while all right, I got some paprika. I love chicken and paprika. To me, that just makes such a good flavor. I'll put that on there. Pepper. Give me some slappy mama while you're there. Because I got to have a little kick. Did you find it? I'll just put regular garlic on it. I'll find it later. And put some garlic on it. Kendra cleaned out the spice drawer yesterday for me, and now I got to figure out where everything's at again. All right, we're just going to mix this up. I am throwing stuff everywhere, guys. Okay, while this is cooking, I'm going to add just a little bit of chicken broth to this. It's pretty dry. Is my chicken broth still in here, Keith?
Yeah, it's up there.
Oh, there's our muffins. Shedding a little bit of liquid to that because it's pretty dry. We don't want dry tacos. You gonna come get it? Huh? Okay. You know, he makes a good sous chef. I can't speak English today. And while this is cooking, I'm going to get a couple of little things over here. Are they done? Okay. Bring those out and let them cool. Oh, those look so good. Keith is like, I don't know if you say so. He hates pumpkin, guys. All right. So I have a couple little things I want to open up. First, I got this really sweet card from Teresa and Lee over at Stringfield Ridge. Because I'm a channel member, I got some tomatoes. Tomato seeds. You never can have too much seeds. So these are from M.I. Gardner. These are Money Maker tomatoes. Huh? Hey to family. How you doing, Sherry? So thank you, Teresa and Lee. And then I have been dying to open this box up, but I saved it for my live. I won this bad boy from Booker 500. If one of my mods will go grab her channel for me, I won this in her live the other night, and she wrapped it up good. I was so excited. She had me pick the number, and then I won it. So she told me, she said, I had to do the special packaging, so let's hope I can get into it now. Turn my chicken down just a hair. But I wanted to open it up so bad. I said, nope, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and do it on my live. She wrapped this like my mother wraps packages. And that seems that my mother, good Lord, she uses a half a box of tape to send us packages. She wants to make sure the boogeyman don't get into the packages. And I see Booger did the same thing. Booger has the best t-shirts that I wish I could get away with wearing. Also, before I forget, good grief, let me let you. But if you haven't ever been to Booger's channel, check her out because she does air frying videos. So she's a really fun channel. But I love her t-shirt. I wish I could get away with wearing it. All right. So, first thing is in here, a koozie. She sent me a card. This is a, let me get everything out of this box down. I got a meat thermometer, a digital meat thermometer, and mine just died. I mean, it completely died. So I'm really excited about this one. And it's got like a bottle opener thing on it. She was showing it on her channel. So I was really excited about this one. But this thing, she was really excited that I won this because she said she knew that I would use it. This thing it's called a Cajun flip and fry. So you can, she said, it'll fit an entire chicken. You put your seasonings in the bottom, and then you put whatever you're going to season, and then you shake it. and it seasons your stuff. So look for videos. I'm going to do a whole review video on this thing. So I was really excited. So thank you, Booger, for this. I cannot wait to use it. And you know, this digital thermometer, I'm going to use the crap out of it. So thank you, Booger, for my amazing prizes. I will definitely be getting a lot of use out of these. Let's set this out of the way. Hey, Allie, how are you doing, sweet friend? And she sent me a sweet little card. If you hadn't checked her out, please do. Her and her daughter does their lives, and they're just a riot. Oh, sweet little card. I've been trying to interact more with the cooking community and getting to know other cooking channels. You know, as much as I love the homesteading community, and I do, I really want to get to know the cooking channels. I am a cooking channel, so you know, Cooking with Doug, other guys like that. I really have been making an effort to get to know the cooking community, and there are just some amazing people in this community. So, hey, RSJ, how are you? Well, hello, Elizabeth. How are you, my friend? Thank you for joining us today. So since we've got a few people in here, I also want to talk about some milestones. I had a meeting with my boss at my other job yesterday. Some of y'all may not know this. I work what's a part-time job, but I get paid for part-time. I work a lot at my other job, and I just had a meeting yesterday with him that starting January 1, I'm cutting back drastically at that job. And because I'm going to try to take my channel to the next level. I want to go full-time, full-blown YouTube. And really make my channel my full-time job. You know, I've had some great encouragement from a lot of you guys, from other big YouTube channels that I have some potential. And so I am shrinking back what I do at my other job tremendously, and probably going to fade out there by midsummer. So with that being said, the more you guys support me and help push my videos out and that kind of stuff, the better, you know. And I appreciate everything you do. I really do. You know, this is my dream to really make this work. So, you know, I'm getting really close to my next milestone, which is 1,200. And, you know, once I hit 1,200, we're going to be doing some more giveaways. I've just designed a new t-shirt that's gone up on Teespring.
Mary Catherine wants to know, what do you consider full-time YouTube?
Full-time YouTube is that's all I do. That I don't work outside the home. That I just do, because I already put out 3 videos a week, and I do a live. So I want to launch a website. That I've got the workings of a website. I don't have it launched yet, but I want to launch a website where when I put out a new video, that I have a link to the website, that you can go to the website, get the recipe. It's interactive. So I want to be able to focus just on my channel, and where I'm making revenue from my website and from my channel, I want to get the cookbook out, you know, do what the big boys do, in other words, and be able to make money from the website, cookbooks, that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm focusing on. All right, where do we put the tortillas? There we go. And it's hard to do that when I have another job outside the home. So, all right, we're gonna warm up some tortillas, guys. I'm gonna set this back here for just a second. And then I've also got a few condiments here to add to it. Oh, you know what I did forget? Well, I did. We'll do it this way. Get another knife. I've got a lime. We'll cut that. And then I've got an avocado. You know, for me, being able to do this is kind of freedom to be able to stay home and you know, just to freedom to be able to do what I want to do. And I enjoy doing this and perfecting my art. So I've always wanted to be self-employed. All right, so cut up some avocado. And then we'll warm up some flour tortillas first because my husband and daughter prefer flour. And then I'm going to heat me up some corn tortillas.
Hey, you said man down once you go up.
Right? Squeeze a little lime over that. I'm not actually making guacamole simply because they didn't have any cilantro that looked decent at the store.
Oh, they did.
No, I was really kind of disappointed. I don't know if it was because it was so early in the morning. They just hadn't laid any out yet. So, but I did get avocados. Get a little plate here. Be sure, if y'all haven't yet, I released a couple of really good videos this week that I was really kind of happy with. One was the apple strudel. If you haven't seen that one, go check that one out. And the Friday's video, I did a dirty rice video. That stuff turned out really good. I made it in my pressure cooker, but you could do it in an Instapot if that's what you got. This week we are doing applesauce, the pumpkin pie puree, and I'm doing some chocolate crack. So look for those videos this week. We'll look at one of these muffins real quick. See how that turned out. That is money. That turned out really good. Real good. That would be a really good breakfast. You know, it would probably help if I would get like some tongs. All right. Now I've got a tomato. I'm going to cut that real quick. So when I hit 1,200, I will be doing another big giveaway. All right, dice up me some tomato here. Not my best knife. Hopefully I'm hoping to have my website launched by Christmas. That is the goal. All right, I'm going to do a couple of corn real quick. And we're going to eat some tacos. So if y'all have friends that you think might enjoy my channel, I would appreciate the shout out because I am really striving to get there. Get my Miss Libby called it poor man's China. Really try not to mess up too terrible much because, like I said, we got company coming. Turn this off real quick. But I sure appreciate all y'all's support and y'all coming in this morning. Be sure and check out my videos that I put out this week. I'm using some new editing software that I'm really excited about. I moved over to Power Director. And there's just more, like I said, I'm working on building me an overhead contract. I'm not building it. I have friends that are engineers that are building it. So, because, yeah, I don't have an engineering brain. So, anyway, all right. So, we're going to build this up real quick. What you need to do, get my little, put you some taco meat on here. I'm just making one because I can only eat one. And then I'm going to put me some couple little slices here of some avocado and some tomato, some lime, just wrap it up. Now you can put cheese or anything you wanted on here. Good eating. I mean, who doesn't want a chicken taco at 10 in the morning? That's the crazy thing about doing a cooking show this early in the morning. We have ate some strange things for breakfast. Let me tell you. There you go, my friends. It's as easy as that. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm probably going to cut out of here a little bit early simply because we've got company coming and we need to get our stuff cleaned up. But
Elizabeth said she really liked your Philly cheesesteak video, which is funny because I had done mine at the same time.
Great minds thinking alike.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I really enjoy your channel as well. If y'all haven't checked out Common Sense with Elizabeth, please do. She is a great, great channel. I thoroughly enjoy your channel as well, my friend. And anybody, y'all check each other out. There's some great channels in here this morning. Rachel from Garden for Cheap. She just did a good fermenting video. So thank you again, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. And all y'all's support. Y'all have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. Apparently, we're going to a wedding. So God bless. We will see y'all next Saturday for What's on the Plate with Mama Z. Be sure and check out my videos. And love you guys. Have a great weekend.